Hey there berries, welcome to another EVERCORE Heroes video. Today we're going to be playing Grayce. She is kind of like an AoE optional into single target DPS. This is a video that's going to be more of an overlook to showcase what she actually does as opposed to necessarily a full and complete guide since we are in closed beta. So Grayce's Q is AoE, and if you actually tag 3 or more mobs, you get the Q comes to cooldown again. So if you only use this on 1 or 2 targets around you, it's an AoE circle around you. You only get to use it once, but if you hit more than three or more, then you get to use it again. Now her W makes you go invulnerable up into the air, and then you crash down land and AoE. The third ability is a dash, and you can dash again through multiple targets as well on the recast as long as you go through something. And then also her ultimate is like a massive AoE. Now the whole gist of her is basically largely AoE, just AoE as much stuff as possible. So you can see there we got 3 mobs in a row with that circle, so we've got to do the cleave again. So you dash, you can kind of like, you see that red circle going down the ground there, we avoided that by going up into the air. And that's basically kind of the gameplay loop. At the moment I would recommend that you go more physical damage with Grayce as opposed to magic damage. Her ultimate isn't fantastic, and it does more damage if you get 5 performance stacks, and you get performance stacks off of your passive. So on the passive, you basically get performance stacks whenever you cast an ability, and then when you get to 5, this pack is going for a walk. When you get to 5 stacks, your ulti will do more damage, or you will essentially, what is the actual word, captivating a target, which basically stuns them for 1 second. At the moment it's extremely difficult to tell how many passive stacks that one person has, so yeah, I would urge you right now to just basically go physical damage and just rely on also auto attacks, plus also the Q and the E is largely AoE damage. If you want to go single target, then the W could be an option for single target, because if you only hit a single target with your W when you crash down from landing your W... Wow, I actually got hit by that. You do double damage. So there could be some niche requirements later on with the better talent build options and things like that. In order to focus more on magic damage, but at the moment I would not recommend it. So the main gameplay loop is just trying to position yourself to basically cleave as much as possible with your Q. So when this passive, the only way you can really tell that you have your passive ready in terms of the performance stacks is you see that passive icon, it will glows white. That's the only real way to tell how many passive stacks you have from what I can tell. So hopefully in the future they'll add something a little bit more obvious. Like a little counter or something, which I will assume will be in at some point. So in items this game, we're definitely going to go full physical damage. When we can, I'm going to pick up the Seed of Genesis from the secret shop as early as possible, but since we know where the secret shop is, it's to the north. Yeah, soon after we do this gold horn we should hopefully have enough. So on the horns, you want to save your AoE damaging ultis until about 60 to 70% on the timer here on the event. My ult passive is now ready, so I'm kind of like waiting for it. So we did a little bit of extra damage with the ulti there. These mobs are dying pretty quickly. Should get a decent chunk of gold. The event's to the south. Not sure what happened there exactly. Anyway, the event is going to be starting soon. We are just going to basically just go for the secret shop. Just going to get the secret shop item. See the Genesis. We are going to be late to the event, but my teammates are going to be there. We're doing okay on Loom. It's actually pretty close across the boards. Seems like one or two of the other teams are also kind of scattered right now. Doesn't look like green team is necessarily going to be looking to compete for the event. Neither is purple. So we're not doing too badly in that regard. No one did the EVERCORE damage. Moxie is a map where you kind of want to have the most Loom at the very end because it helps, makes the event at the end easier. I want to kill this off. Where's the mob? Is it worth me using my ulti on this? No, the yellow team just got this, but we got second. That was okay. Seeing if there's a quick and easy pack to kill nearby. Doesn't look like it. As long as we don't go up against the wave here now with the explodey stuff, we should be fine. I don't want to fight any explodey thingies. Yeah, there isn't a massively great shard I can buy. I don't really technically have any items right now because of the Okay, I usually solo west, but it's fine. On this event here, you can kill the mobs outside of the zone. Oh my god, I am grieving. My bad team. Try and kill some extra packs there just for some bonus XP. As you can see, that the AoE cleave overall is pretty good damage. Once we get some more physical power, it will be a bit more kind of obvious. Gotta go back for this other wave spawning here now. So yeah, when it's pretty annoying when there aren't more than three or more mobs. You don't get the reset on your Q, and it does impact the damage quite a bit. Gotta do better to dodge that.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Gonna have to start using my ulti soon. He's just decided just to jump on that, he didn't give a crap. Team's starting to struggle a little bit. The problem is, when you go up in the air to be unstoppable, they kind of then can be free then to attack the core. I got a heal, nice. Yeah, ideally I need to be focusing on bigger packs rather than this one, but
Team Shield has been defeated.
yeah, we didn't do too hot. I didn't do too hot if I'm going to be completely honest. Kind of just want to go for this XP again, and then hopefully, now we've got our seed, we can try and get some actual physical power damage items. I need more people to be able to kill this. I need my healer. My healer's not around. Just take that heal. Got all these mobs up here that we need to kill for the XP mine again. I don't want to go in there by myself. So the ult's really weird. It's kind of just like a line attack. I'm not too fond of the ulti on Grayce. The real power for me is when you get to cleave and do the double hit, the AoE damage there, the instant burst AoE damage is pretty nice. Which will hopefully become quite nice for the Moxie Gauntlet event. Seems like Zari wants to kind of be solo and do her own thing here. This item isn't fantastic. I mean, Sidian is an AP user. I could maybe use it to boost my... Basically, it says magic, a little bit of magic power on. This mob is also probably one of the tankiest in the game, if not the tankiest. So yeah, the item on this is magic power, also slows. So Zari died. Going off by herself. Alright, at least we got it down. Oh, that's the good thing with those exploded things though. When you do crash down on them, like for some reason you still count as invulnerable for a split second when you land, so you get to kind of dodge the explosion damage there at least. We kind of just need to go for that EVERCORE damage straight away, which I think the other team's going to be, the green team's going straight for it. I don't think we're going to get here in time to contest this. We're too slow. Too slow to the gold gauntlet, too slow to the Yeah. It's already too late. Team's kind of a little bit all over the place after the Zeri kind of did solo and then stuff and then died. We might be in trouble for the actual event. I think we did pretty bad in the second half in terms of getting the objectives that we wanted to do. We are the highest level in the game. Probably getting the XP mine is probably the saving grace because I don't think the other teams necessarily did it. Yeah, we just missed out on that. So that's a shame. We got +5 loom for doing an event that we haven't done, but yeah, that wasn't great. We really need to clear out this trash. Going for the bounty here, and it doesn't seem like we're going to be going for the event, which I think we kind of do need to worry about a lot of it.
This will heal you. A real stunner.
Yeah, I don't think we did very well on the whole gold front. We're also probably going to come third on this event, so we're going to be third on loom after all of this. Do have a lot of money from the vouchers that we're going to have and raw gold, so I'm going to be able to buy a couple of items at least. Other teams are kind of caught up here. Yeah, we definitely lose the event. We come third. Physical power. Let's grab the raw physical power damage. More raw damage. I'm gonna go grab this attack speed. And then there's a fawn armor here as well. It's not the best physical damage map, Moxie. Got more. It's more like a hybrid tanky and tanky and physical damage stuff, as opposed to just raw physical damage like on the other two maps. We've got a recall device to go back to town quite fast here.
The next surge wave is about to hit. Performance reaches a crescendo.
As long as we don't die here. Just gonna use my ulti just to make sure there's no stupid business going on here. I think we messed up a little bit greeting for that, to be honest. Need someone to take that other side.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Love a heal, if possible. As you can see, like the auto attack damage now is, you're doing okay on that front. Just question is, are we actually going to be able to defend the core?
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Got two of these guys here now. Not sure where that one's going. Kind of paths kind of weirdly.
Stunning performance. Forever. This will heal you. Fight by my side.
I'm gonna go down in a second if I can't get any heals. I tried to come to Lotus there for the heal.
Team Dark has been defeated.
Okay, we somehow managed to survive that event there, but yeah, that was kinda scuffed. Yeah, there's nothing really else in terms of items. Like, you would want to get like an hourglass from the secret shop if possible if you had more gold, but unfortunately not on that. Sell that to get more gold value from this gold item. Just kind of all over the place there at the moment, a lot of panic I feel. So we need to kill the caves and the elites that come out from the sides. When you kill an elite, it goes over to the other side. They'll spawn soon, and also lashes will spawn at the core that we'll need to deal with. Just gonna wait around here just in case one spawns. Yeah. So you can actually get 3 dashes off as long as you hit an enemy. It's not obvious on the tooltip because it looks like it's still wearing on cooldown, but you can actually dash 3 times as long as you have used a dash on at least one enemy. Well, both dashes need to connect onto at least one enemy, that is. Let's go to this other side. Someone on the enemy team is downed. Hopefully they die. Got revived. Whoa. I'm teleporting all over the place. Okay. Game is like rubber banding me like crazy. It does not like me here at all. Close beta. Hopefully that's fixed it. What the hell is going on? Hopefully I've resynced, hopefully.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Yeah, so the main way we're going to take damage is
This will heal you. Stunning performance.
the lasher damage.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Healing bloom.
Okay, we're not doing too hot compared to the other team. Am I just like immune to damage or something? What is going on?
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
We're kind of getting overwhelmed right now.
This will heal you.
Sun, my bird.
It's nice that there's at least 3 of them stacked up right here. We get to do a lot of AoE damage there now.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Yeah, the other team's handling stuff a lot nicer than we are. Try and block the way a bit.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Hopefully they can kind of deal with the lashes for now. Ow.
EVERCORE is under attack.
Yeah, the main way release would be lashes. Our team hasn't even gone below 100 yet.
Stunning performance.
Kind of blocking the way a little bit here.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Try and bait them to dash back in the other direction.
This will heal you. Healing bloom.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Ideally this area would try and stay nearer the core to kill the lashes rather than the melee having to constantly run over like that.
This will heal you.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Healing.
These lashes chipping away.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
I don't think their core is being attacked by lashes like at all. Like they should be lower. Just from natural, like the lash always does 3 hits, 3 damage when it spawns, so I just think we're a little bit unlucky on that regard too.
This will heal you. Stunned. Healing bloom. Here.
Some of those are just instantly dying after they charge, it's really weird.
Healing bloom.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
This will heal you.
Getting to the point where this event gets really buggy, you can't start seeing some of the health of some of the mobs. But the enemy team are definitely not getting any lashes, unfortunately, so yeah.
Healing bloom.
Yeah, there's no lasher spawning at the same time. Yeah, they're not getting lashes, so we lose.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Which is a shame.
Stunning performance.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Interesting to see the damage at the end though.
Resilience.
I'm sure that other lash
EVERCORE
is
is
going.
under attack.
Like, the enemy team have to just somehow gig it in. There's something going on there with the Lotus and those elite guys just insta dying.
Stunned.
Don't know why this
Your
one's
EVERCORE
pathing
is
that way.
under attack.
Grayce.
Guess what you doing?
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Oh god.
Here, have this.
From sun to my bow.
Stand by my side. Stunning performance.
EVERCORE is under attack.
It's the thing, it's just constantly have to deal with lashes. It's not fair.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
There's something weird glitching on as well when it does the knockback on my W. Also the caves have stopped spawning as well.
Your EVERCORE is under attack.
Yeah, invincible. I can block the charge, but then my W is now back off cooldown again. Oh.
Fight by my side.
Your EVERCORE is under attack. Your team has been
Yeah, it's a shame. Like they weren't getting lashes. The Moxie event, unfortunately, at the moment isn't bug free. But that's basically the gameplay loop of Grayce. I think there is also a mechanic where you do get a killing blow with the W. That's the thing that sends you up, and then you crash back down again. You get to do it again with Encore. But yeah, you're never really going to be wanting to do W maxing here. Yeah, I think at the moment, like if it's a champion or a hero, should I say, that you're kind of looking at interest in playing, I think just maybe hold out just a little bit. There's just a lot of quality life of issues like passive stacks not stacking up. And I mean, like her damage is okay. We've got 950k in there, but you're not going to be able to compete with someone like Zeri or Aurea. And yeah, no, so I mentioned passive stacks aren't like showing properly. The cooldown, like on the dash, for example, showing that you can do a third dash, but then still having the CDR circle that needs like working on as well. So not the most polished hero that you can play out of all of the pools. So I mean, she once fully polished, I think she will be a much more like kind of higher skill cap kind of champion to play, a hero to play. But I think until then, not a hero that I'm going to be focused on, but hopefully that gives you an insight on what Grayce looks like in EVERCORE Heroes. All the best berries, take care, and do subscribe if you are interested in more EVERCORE Heroes content. Yeah, take care.